You know, there's something I often tell my patients, and every time I say it, most of them open their eyes wide, pause for a moment, and whisper, "Doctor, is that really true?" And today, I want to begin with exactly that. After the age of 60, our brains lose about 5% of their volume every decade. This isn't a rumor. It's not an exaggerated statistic. It's pure, straightforward science. And what about the eyes? The silent companions that allow us to see the world, read words on a page, recognize the faces we love. By age 65, the risk of vision decline triples. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because inside the body there is a quiet process happening, one that most of us have no idea exists. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt something like this? You wake up in the morning and your eyes stay blurry for a few minutes, almost like there's a thin layer of fog over everything. Or you're telling a simple story and suddenly you forget what you were about to say. Or those late afternoons when your eyes feel heavy, burning, tired, and all you want to do is close them. I see these things every single day in my clinic here in California. People in their 60s, 70s, even 80s walk in and ask me, "Dr. Warren, why am I slowing down so quickly? Why are my eyes getting weaker even though I take all my vitamins?" I usually look at them for a long moment before I answer, because I know that fear isn't just about health. It's the fear of losing independence, the fear of not being able to drive at night, the fear of losing the joy of reading, the fear of no longer recognizing the smile of someone you love. But here's what weighs on me the most. There's a major reason, a very important one, that has been ignored for more than 30 years. A reason that, if understood correctly, can slow down and even reverse the decline of both your brain and your vision. Today, I want to talk to you about that reason. And even more importantly, about the simple, familiar foods that can help your brain and eyes repair themselves while you sleep. Before we go deeper, let me introduce myself. Because when you watch a video like this, it's not just the information that matters, but who you're hearing it from. My name is David Warren, and I'm 60 years old. For 35 years, I've worked with patients over 50 here in California, people who are entering a stage of life where the body begins to send gentle but worrying signals. Blurry mornings, slight memory lapses, lighter sleep. I'm not just a clinician, I'm also someone who has watched his own body change over time. I know what it feels like to look in the mirror and wonder, how many strong years does this body still have ahead? And that's exactly why I choose a softer, more personal approach. I treat my patients as companions on the same journey, not as numbers on a lab report. Through all these years, I've discovered something that I simply couldn't ignore. The biggest changes of aging often have nothing to do with age itself. They come from our habits, from how we nourish and care for our bodies every single day. And the beautiful thing is this. I've seen hundreds of people regain brighter eyesight and clearer minds just by returning to the simplest things, things the body has always known, but that we sometimes forget. My goal today is not to scare you, and certainly not to sell you a miracle. I simply want to give you the right knowledge, so you truly understand what's happening inside you and how you can nourish your brain and eyes with foods you can find right in your own kitchen. If you're ready, let's go a little deeper into what, in my experience, is the most misunderstood part of aging, the real reason your eyes and brain decline. When we talk about blurry vision, slower memory, or that heavy fog in the afternoon, most people shrug and tell me, "Doctor, I guess I'm just getting older." But the truth is, that's not the whole story. Age is only a tiny piece of the puzzle. What breaks my heart is that many people spend years, sometimes decades, living in fear. Fear of losing memory, fear of losing clarity, fear of becoming a burden. Meanwhile, the real cause is actually quite clear and completely fixable. For decades, we were told to eat low fat. Low fat is good for the heart. Fat-free is healthier. The result? A generation raised on margarine, refined oils, and everything labeled low fat or fat-free. But here's the truth. Your body, especially your brain and eyes, was never designed to live without fat. Your brain is 60% fat. Your retinas rely on fat to absorb the vitamins that keep your vision sharp. Every single nerve cell has a membrane, and that membrane is made almost entirely of fat. So what happens when your body doesn't get good fats to repair these structures? The membranes around your neurons dry out and stiffen. Signals slow down. Your eyes can't absorb vitamins A, D, E, which makes them dry, blurry, and sensitive to light. Your brain can't rebuild itself at night, so you feel disconnected, forgetful, unfocused. Your body isn't declining because you're old. It's declining because it no longer has the building materials it needs to repair itself. Imagine trying to repaint your house with no paint, no brushes, no tools. No matter how hard you try, the house won't look new again. Your brain and your eyes work the same way. They want to repair themselves. They want to be sharp, bright, strong, but for years they haven't had the materials. And here's the wonderful part. These materials are not drugs. They're not expensive. They are simple foods. Foods you already know. Foods most people overlook. I've seen patients regain vision after just 8 weeks, and 70-year-olds recover clarity of mind after a few months. And every time I see that, I'm reminded of a simple truth. The body always wants to heal. It just needs the right ingredients, the right fats in the right amounts. Now let me take you to the most important part of this video, the actual foods, the real stories, and the simple research that show you exactly where to begin. One thing many of my patients don't realize is this. Your eyes and brain aren't weakening because of age alone. Age is just the outer shell. The real issue is that the body has slowly lost the healthy fats it used to have in abundance. Those fats once kept your cell membranes soft, nourished your retina, lubricated your nerves, and kept your mind quick and bright. But after years of avoiding fat, out of fear, out of habit, your body becomes dry, literally. And you know what happens when your body runs low on good fats? The retina can't regenerate at night. Your tear film weakens. Your eyes dry out. Your mind gets foggy. Your memory slows. But the moment you restore the right fats, your body begins to recover far faster than most people expect. One of the most important fats is omega-3, especially DHA. DHA is like the keeper of light for the brain and retina. It restores nerve cell membranes, sharpens signal transmission, and clears mental fog. Many older patients tell me, "Doctor, it feels like something inside me finally woke up." That's DHA doing its job, cleaning up cellular debris and strengthening the retina. And then there's extra virgin olive oil, one of nature's greatest gifts to older adults. Its polyphenols are powerful enough to reduce the buildup of proteins linked to Alzheimer's. I've seen patients improve memory, reaction time, and mood just by adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil to their meals every day. Olive oil isn't just cooking oil, it's brain protection in a bottle. And ghee, that old-fashioned fat many people think is outdated, it's one of the best allies your eyes have. Your tear film has 3 layers, and the oily layer is what keeps your tears from evaporating too fast. As we age, that layer weakens, which leads to dryness, burning, and light sensitivity. Ghee replenishes that oily layer from the inside, helping stabilize your tear film naturally. It also boosts your absorption of vitamin A, essential for night vision. Many of my patients simply added 1 teaspoon of ghee to their evening meal, and within weeks their eyes felt more hydrated, calmer, more comfortable. Avocado is also one of the foods I prescribe most often for my older patients. Half an avocado in the morning doesn't just help you absorb lutein, the golden antioxidant for your eyes. It also softens the membranes of your brain cells. You can imagine it like oiling the hinges of a door that hasn't been opened in years. The signal between neurons starts to glide, smoother, faster, more naturally. Many people tell me they remember things better, their afternoons feel less foggy, and bright light doesn't bother them the way it used to. But there's something many people forget. Vitamins don't work if your body doesn't have fat. Vitamins A, D, E, and K are all fat-soluble. I've seen people take handfuls of supplements every day and still struggle with dry eyes, fatigue, or weak memory. Not because the vitamins are bad, but because their bodies can't absorb them. Fat is the vehicle that carries vitamins to where they need to go. Without fat, vitamins just pass right through you and disappear. And here's the line I always say, half joking, fully serious. Your eyes aren't old. They're just thirsty for good fats. When you give them what they need, The retina recovers faster than you might imagine. Your eyes look brighter. Your gaze becomes more confident. But most importantly, you feel more connected to the world around you. And it's not just the eyes. Even your blood sugar, which affects your vision in the late afternoon, stabilizes when you get enough healthy fats. Large swings in blood sugar make your vision blurry, sensitive to light, and unsteady. Healthy fats help smooth out those swings. They keep your energy steady, and your eyes and brain feel less tired at the end of the day. And at night, when you eat a little ghee or take an omega-3 supplement, your body slips into deeper sleep, the stage when your brain and eyes repair themselves most powerfully. Deep sleep isn't about sleeping longer, it's about sleeping better. A teaspoon of ghee with dinner can calm your system, help you stay asleep longer, and reduce those nighttime wake-ups. And in the morning, you'll notice it. Your eyes feel more moist, your head feels lighter. Finally, I know many people over 60 are still afraid of eating fat because they think it will raise their cholesterol. But the truth is, healthy fats do not raise bad LDL. In fact, they reduce inflammation, improve the flexibility of your blood vessels, and support a healthier heart. Something incredibly important for both your eyes and your brain: avocado, olive oil, omega-3, ghee. These aren't bad fats. They're nutrients your body has been missing for many, many years. And once you bring them back, your body knows exactly how to repair itself. Now, I want to help you turn everything we've talked about into a simple, gentle, daily routine. Nothing complicated, nothing time-consuming. You don't have to change your whole life. Just a few small habits, done consistently. Morning. When you wake up, start your day with half an avocado. The monounsaturated fats will wake up your neurons, naturally lubricate your eyes, and keep your mind clear until midday. Eat it with a boiled egg or on a slice of whole grain toast. Lunch, add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to your salad, steamed veggies, or soup. Just 1 spoonful gives you enough polyphenols to protect your eyes from bright light and reduce mild inflammation in your brain throughout the afternoon. Late afternoon, evening. If you don't eat fish 2 to 3 times a week, take 1 omega-3 capsule with dinner, at least 800 mg DHA plus 400 mg EPA. This stabilizes your mind, reduces brain fog, and helps you sleep more deeply at night. Before bed, with dinner, or as a light bedtime snack, add 1 teaspoon of ghee to soup, porridge, or a warm cup of milk. Ghee helps stabilize your nighttime blood sugar and supports the repair of your eyes and brain while you sleep. That's all. Small, simple steps. But if you repeat them every day, your body will begin to feel the difference. Before we finish, I want you to give yourself a quiet moment, just a few seconds, and ask yourself this question: how strong could my body become if I start taking care of it the right way today? I've been doing this work for more than 30 years, and I've seen things that truly tug at the heart. Eyes that once sparkled growing dim, sharp minds slowing down, lively people becoming quiet and withdrawn. But I've also seen incredibly beautiful moments: a 75-year-old smiling because he can read license plates again, an 82-year-old telling me she can read her books without stopping every few pages, a 70-year-old patient tearing up as she feels her memory returning, even just a little. And they all did it, not through miracles, but by nourishing their bodies the right way, one day at a time. I want you to remember this. Aging may slow the body, but it does not take away your ability to heal. Your body is still listening. It still wants to be strong. It still wants to be clear. It still wants to walk beside you in the years to come. All you need to do is give it the ingredients it has been missing for so long. If you start today, even with just half an avocado, 1 spoon of olive oil, or a single omega-3 capsule, you're sending your body a powerful message. I'm not giving up on you. I'm choosing to care for you. And your body will respond, bit by bit, brighter and stronger each day. If you've made it this far, I want to tell you something truly sincere. Thank you. Thank you for giving your time to your own health. Thank you for not giving up, even when your body feels tired or uncertain. If what I shared today helped you understand your eyes, your brain, and how to nourish them, I'd be grateful if you click like. So YouTube knows this topic truly matters for people our age. And if you know someone, a friend, a partner, a sibling, who's struggling with blurry vision, dry eyes, or memory changes, please share this video with them. Sometimes one small change in their diet can transform their quality of life. And if you want to keep walking this journey with me, a 60-year-old doctor who is still learning, still sharing, and still trying to help people understand their bodies better, please hit subscribe. This channel is where I share real stories, simple science, and gentle reminders to help you live healthier each day. Take care of your body. It's still listening to you.